Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the satirical horror film, Spree. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. Kurt Kunkel, a young man, is totally fixated on becoming a social media sensation and going viral. Bobby, a kid he once babysat, is now an internet sensation who regularly broadcasts live and draws large audiences, which makes Kurt envious. Kurt secures a job as a driver for the ride-sharing service Spree, equips his vehicle with cameras, and launches a new livestream series called The Lesson, in which he teaches viewers how to gain popularity on social media. To attract attention, Kurt starts picking up passengers and murdering them with tainted water bottles that he distributes in his car. Despite this, he only attracts Bobby as a spectator since Bobby thinks the killings are fictional. A comedian with a sizable social media following, Jessie Adams, is one of the passengers Kurt accepts. Kurt is in awe of Jessie, but she turns him off with his obsession with acquiring followers and gets off the ride. Later, Kurt finds out that Jessie will appear in a comedy show that will be shown live to millions of people. Bobby refuses to share Kurt's stream when Kurt goes to his house and begs him to do so. This causes Bobby to start live streaming their dispute, which draws a sizable audience. Before going live for Bobby's viewers, Kurt kills Bobby and grabs his gun, leading them to believe the murder was staged. Kurt's father Chris approaches him and requests a ride to a club where he is performing. He says a well-known DJ named will be there and promises to tag Kurt in a picture. Kurt approaches after picking up Chris and taking him to the club. At first, she declines to tag him, but later asks him to drive her to a taco truck with the promise of tagging him. Bobby's gun is found by while she waits for Kurt to bring her food from the truck. She takes a live stream photo with it before ingesting some of the contaminated water and collapsing. Kurt realizes this and tries to leave, but two policemen stop him as they get suspicious of him. Kurt is referred to as the rideshare killer when authorities are unable to identify him, indicating that the public is already aware of his crimes. After surviving the poison water incident, No wakes up in a panic and kills one of the officers before fleeing while being pursued by the other officer. Kurt tries to run away, but as additional cops close in on him, he is forced to flee by driving through a homeless camp. As word of Kurt's murder spreads, Spree is briefly shut down so that an investigation can be conducted. Before completing her concert by breaking her phone on stage and dropping her mic, Jessie performs a skit about her meeting with Kurt and how disgusted she is by people's desire for social media fame. Her activities lead to the virality of her speech. Kurt picks her up via the GoGo ride-sharing app after she becomes intoxicated. Kurt had already killed the last driver. Kurt gloats that Jessie can't contact for help because she shattered her phone on stage, and she tries to flee when she realizes he's taking her to his residence. Kurt is garroted by Jessie with a charger cord because she is unable to exit the vehicle, forcing them to crash. However, Kurt recovers and beats Jessie unconscious. When he gets home, he throws Jessie's unconscious body outside before being asked to kill Jessie by his now demanding audience. Kurt is preoccupied with a malfunctioning camera and misses Jessie's returning consciousness. In an attempt to run Kurt over, she succeeds in taking control of the vehicle and hits his home. Jessie is challenged by a drunk Chris while Kurt retreats into the house. The two find Kurt's mother's body, who Kurt killed at the beginning of his live stream. Kurt kills his father by shooting him, then tries to kill Jessie, but she pushes him to the wall with her car, beats him to death with a phone, snaps a picture next to his body, and publishes it to Instagram. After claiming responsibility for stopping Kurt's rampage, Jessie gains widespread fame, while Kurt and the people he killed gain respect in some online communities. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.